Connecticut is saying, yes, we encourage you to purchase an electric vehicle, but on the other hand, they're not allowing the #1 manufacturer of electric vehicles to come in their state and sell them. Check this out. Guess what I found? There it is. Tesla, right here. Perfect location. Isn't this amazing?
It is amazing. I mean, you know, when I got my car, I had to go all the way up to Mount Pisco, New York. You know, I don't know why. Like, I just wanted to buy the car, right? And I'm not going to a dealership. Tesla, you know, you buy it online, but then you have to go out of state to pick the car up. Now we can just come here to Mohegan Sun. It's awesome.
Here in Connecticut, Tesla can't sell cars. However, there's a loophole. Right up the road from this V3 Tesla supercharger is an amazing casino built on American Indian sacred federal land called Mohegan Sun. And at this casino is the brand new Tesla sales center. And today is a day, for me at least, it's a day of celebration for all of business. And again, I really don't want the dealers to take this the wrong way. What I would love is for the dealers to embrace Tesla as a competitor in the state. Look, I'm going to buy the best product, right? Just because you don't sell a car in my state, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to buy one of your cars? No. If I'll buy one of your cars, and I have, whether it's a Chevy, whether it's a Hyundai, whether it's a Ford, I've bought many cars, and I will continue to buy many cars as long as it's the right product for me. In the case of Teslas, when they're the right product for me, what do? I drive across the state to Mount Kisco, and I buy it over there. So, you know, I just welcome competition is my advice to all businesses. This is America. And if you need to compete and need to change your business model and adapt to the future, go for it. But I love what Tesla's done here. I can't wait to get up to Mohegan Sun and welcome the Tesla folks up there here in the state of Connecticut on federal lands. I can't wait. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where I find myself in New London, Connecticut, just a little bit up the road from 95 on 95 from where I live in Fairfield County. And the question is, why am I here? Well, not rumor has it, but fact has it that Tesla has finally opened up their first sales center in the state of Connecticut. Now, how'd they do it? The dealer laws are preventing them from selling cars in the state of Connecticut. A company like Tesla comes along, builds a better product, and you can't even buy it in the state that you live in? Well, guess what? You can now. And here's the loophole. They put the sales center on an Indian reservation that happens to have a casino called Mohegan Sun. I'm going to go check out the new sales center and see what's going on. What a loophole. Hats off to Tesla. Competition, it actually is a good thing, right? It's not a bad thing. So I can't wait to get up there. Here I am charging up. And I'm excited to see this brandy new sales center at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. This is a nice little road trip for me to take today because I believe my son Kyle is going to be taking this out to Colorado for the winter to do some cold weather testing and all that. And I'm going to need to find an alternative ride, which is going to be a fun thing. I'm probably going to go the cheap route and try and find a used, pre-owned something, EV for sure. But what is going on here? I mean, I don't get this. We've got a lock here doing absolutely nothing. That's weird. I've seen a lot of things. Never saw that before. Anyway, loving this Model X. Let's step in and see how the charge is going. I know we plugged in at a state of charge of 9% and was not pulling very much juice initially, only about a 162. And that's because I did not precondition the battery quite fast enough, but let's go in and check it out. All right, so here at a 34% state of charge, we are pulling 242. So it just fell off, kind of similar, but 242 is beautiful.
As I am driving, just got off of 95, I had to cut over to the highway to get up to Mohegan Sun. I was reading an article in the Hartford Courant earlier today, which talked about the fact that they're opening, this is kind of they're considering a soft opening this week. Apparently December 18th, they're going to have a ribbon cutting event at the shops at Mohegan Sun. apparently the service or the sales center and the showroom is obviously the first of its kind in Connecticut. Now, I remember when Greenwich, Connecticut, they had a showroom right on Greenwich Avenue. And I remember the day that Connecticut came in and shut them down. And I don't know what the technicality was. I guess they weren't allowed to talk pricing, and maybe they sent someone in there, but apparently Tesla was doing something they shouldn't have done by, quote, selling cars in the state of Connecticut. Well, where I am right now is the state of Connecticut, but where I'm heading to is to the sovereign land. It's a sovereign nation with its own laws and governing services. So technically it's not Connecticut where I'm going to. And as a result, they can sell the cars there. So, you know, this is really quite a great event for Tesla to celebrate, for sure. Mohegan Sun back in July announced that Tesla was going to be opening up a sales and delivery center here in Mohegan Sun at the casino's mall before the end of the year. And guess what? They got it done. So, you know, this is kind of a good thing. The storefront, apparently it's located right across the hall or the mall from Todd English's restaurant Tuscany, which maybe I'll go have lunch at, because what time is it? 11:30. You know, it's almost feeding time here, so we got to do that. So, you know, I think that this has been a long time coming for Tesla to be able to go out and sell these cars. According to Jeff Hamilton, who is the president and general manager at Mohegan Sun, they're super excited about, you know, Tesla opening up the new EV showroom there. And I think that, you know, I, for one, am definitely going to be celebrating. You know, Connecticut has had debates, and sort of like when I think about the messages that Governor Ned Lamont is sending us, in one way, they're providing this cheaper rebate, which comes right off the hood on a new car of $2,250. And if you purchase a used EV from a licensed dealer in the state of Connecticut, you can actually get, I believe, up to $4,000 on qualified cars. So in one way, Connecticut is saying, yes, we encourage you to purchase an electric vehicle, but on the other hand, they're not allowing the #1 manufacturer of electric vehicles to come in their state and sell them. And I don't know, look, they're trying to have it both ways in protecting the dealers and but yet incentivizing you to be able to buy a Tesla. Now, in my case, when I buy Teslas outside of the state, as long as I take delivery at Mount Kisco, I am able to get that cheaper rebate, which seems inconsistent. So, I mean, guys, listen, I don't understand why this is a problem, but it's clearly there's some mixed messages going on here. Does the state want to encourage people to drive EVs or not? You know, they're trying to probably appease the dealers, and so this solution here at Mohegan Sun that I can't wait to see. We're going to go north on 395 right over here right now. All right, let's give it the beans. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, does that pull? Oh, anyway. Yeah, I need a Plaid, right? No. But I have one. Anyway, you know, it just seems like they want to incentivize people to drive electric, and but yet they're holding back in some ways. So who knows? Maybe this is the start of something good. Maybe the state will start to realize that competition from a direct-to-manufacturer business model is not a bad thing. I mean, Tesla's not the only one that is reinventing the way people buy cars, right? You've got there's nothing like walking into a really good dealership where you get great service and you do all that. And I'm not saying Tesla is that way. But Tesla's somewhat of a plastic sort of transaction. Everything is done online. When you get someone from Tesla and they talk to you about things, it's great that you can find the right people, but it's often tough to do that. I was just talking to a buddy of mine whose son-in-law is he's getting an inventory Y, and he's all confused. He's like, I put $250 down. How do I do the trade-in? I tried to talk to someone. I can't get anybody on the phone. You know, it's a little bit frustrating. I told him to go to the Wisconsin. He lives out on Long Island. I said, go to Wisconsin, make an appointment, set up a test drive, do it on the app, and go test drive the car. You'll find that once you're there physically, people will, you know, the Tesla folks will really help you out. But it's unconventional for a lot of people. And it's unconventional in a lot of different ways. You know, the screens, the apps, the way you purchase the cars, all of that is very different. It doesn't make it bad, but look, Lucid is going direct to consumer. Rivian is going direct to consumer. Polestar has dealerships through Volvo, and they have the dedicated one. I don't know if you guys saw my video last week about the Polestar dealer up by Lincoln Center in New York. Great dealership, really, really good, knowledgeable people there. But it's a different model than what Volvo does, a little bit. It's kind of a hybrid thing. So lots of different models. I'm all about ingenuity, and ooh, nice EV6. Look at that thing, sweet. And so, you know, we'll see what's in store for us up here at Mohegan. This is just going to be great. I'm so happy.
All right, well, here I am in Mohegan Sun. It's absolutely spectacular. I'm in the shop section of it right now. Look at this glass sculpture. I mean, it's just beautiful. And this bar over here with the waterfalls. I mean, this is serious. You got a Krispy Kreme over there. You got Frank Pepe's Pizza. You got one casino all the way over there, another one over there, and another one, I think, up that way. Maybe this is where the hotel is. But, yeah, so I'm walking around the shops trying to find Tesla. I don't know. This place is gorgeous. It's big. And I'm loving this waterfall. This is beautiful. Right behind this waterfall is Todd English's Tuscany restaurant. And as I made my way around the corner, check this out. Guess what I found? There it is. Tesla, right here. Perfect location. Just a tiny little showroom. Tiny, not big at all. All right, so I just took a brief tour of the new Tesla showroom and what soon will be the delivery center here at Mohegan Sun Casino. They're not quite yet set up to be able to do deliveries here. This location is perfect. You got Ben & Jerry's right around the corner, and it's right smack in the middle of the mall here. But they're not able to actually do deliveries quite yet. So the cars themselves are, they do have the ability for a Model S, a Model 3, a Model Y, and a Model X. You can do test drives here in Uncasville, Connecticut, and they just have one car in the showroom. It kind of goes deep in the back, but it's real small. It's not a big showroom at all, but you can go online on the computers and order a car there. They can talk pricing. They can talk, you know, give you as much advice as they're allowed to give as far as federal tax credits, and here in Connecticut, the cheaper rebate. I just want to point out that they've got the Model 3 rear-wheel drive LFP packs. They're actually marking those down $3,500. You can go online right now and buy an inventory Model 3 LFP rear-wheel drive for $35,480. Midnight silver, it's black, and it's all ready to go. They got multiple ones in Mount Kisco, so they've got inventory. And I mean, amazing deal, because not only do you get the car for $35,480. Now, yes, you have to add $1,390 for, you know, for delivery, and plus the $250 ordering fee. So it's really ending up being, you know, a little bit more money than that. And you'll have to pay 6.35% sales tax. But when you add up all those things, out the door, the out-the-door price is $39,800, less $7,500 federal tax credit that you could claim next year on your taxes if you take delivery in 2023, assuming you qualify. And also in the state of Connecticut, an additional $2,250. But if you live in one of those towns like Danbury, you can get $4,000. And Jeff, it's good to see you. We know a couple people in common. I'm curious about your thoughts about this location here opening up. Isn't this amazing?
It is amazing. I mean, you know, when I got my car, I had to go all the way up to Mount Kisco, New York. you know, I don't know why. Like, I just wanted to buy the car, right? And I'm not going to a dealership. Tesla, you know, you buy it online, but then you have to go out of state to pick the car up. Now we can just come here to Mohegan Sun. It's awesome.
Right. So I know that they just opened this location on Monday. It's now Saturday. They're going to have the ribbon cutting, I guess, is on the 18th.
Nice.
And then they're going to start actually doing deliveries here in about a month. They're not quite set up for it yet, but it's super close, and they're just getting everything squared away. So, and do you live near here?
Yeah, I mean, I live about 30 minutes away, so it's perfect for me. I mean, hopefully they do some service here too. I haven't heard about that, but I know I talked to some people and they're putting in like hundreds of chargers here.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, because there is not supercharging here at
no, the closest is New London, I think.
Yeah, I was just there earlier
20
today.
minutes away.
Yeah. But listen, you know, Tesla can build service centers anywhere in the state, right?
Okay.
Like Milford, they have one. You can do, and as a matter of fact, I think you can also do test drives out of Milford as well, but you can't ask them about pricing. You can't actually purchase a car there. So, and tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you drive?
Yeah, so I got a Model 3 Performance.
Nice.
I had it for about a year, and I've done a lot of road tripping with it. I told you I took it down to Texas from Connecticut, took it to the UP in Michigan. You know, up into the UP where there's not a charger for 180 miles.
Was that in the winter with those summers?
It was. I have all seasons.
Nice.
I have 18s with the Michelin Pilot Sport all seasons.
Okay, good.
All right, so those are decent all-season tires. I've driven those in the snow up to Vermont. Like,
right.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
It's good in the snow, the ice, and super easy to road trip. I mean, don't be afraid to road trip it.
No, absolutely.
And most people will never have to use a supercharger unless they're road tripping. You're charge at home.
100%.
Yeah.
And your buddy, I want to, if you could, hand him the mic there. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Peter.
Peter. So you just drove an electric car for the first time. What are your thoughts today, right?
Yeah, so I actually drove Jeff's Model 3 Performance down here. That was my first time driving an EV. So the biggest thing that stood out to me first was the regenerative braking, so getting used to that. And then just the crazy acceleration. You know, to be in a car that size, completely silent, that takes off that fast was... that was quite an experience being behind the wheel.
You drive a Vet, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So okay, listen, folks. This is a guy saying Model 3 Performance takes off crazy fast. What is it? What's the difference in feel? Just quick. I mean, like between the Model 3 Performance and your Corvette.
Yeah. So this one, it just sucks you into the back of your seat, and you feel like your eyeballs getting pushed into the back of your head.
Yeah.
And it's very alarming because you're not hearing anything. It's a silent car. That's pushing you that fast. It's just it's a new experience.
Right. When it comes time for you, if you choose to buy a Tesla, you'll be able to actually take delivery here. And you did drive the Model Y today as well, right?
I did. Yeah.
So they are doing test drives right out of this location.
Yeah, it was really easy. I mean, I set it up on my phone. It took less than a minute.
And then where did they take you? Did you go out the back door here, or did you have to walk through the mall?
We walked through the mall to the Sunset Valet, and they just hand you the keys, and you're off. You have like a half hour, 45 minutes to drive it anywhere in the area you want.
Okay, so they didn't go with you?
No,
so
no, just me and my buddy. We had a real world experience,
okay.
And it was super easy.
That's
so
great.
You just make a reservation on your phone,
right?
And then they take a copy of your license, and you're off.
Awesome. Well, listen, guys, great running into you. You've got over 500 videos up, don't you? Tell me about your channel.
Yeah, so I do a lot of, my business, I do a lot of Wi-Fi, tech networking, things like that, but I also review the cars. I have the Tesla Model 3, I have the Rivian R1T, I have the C8 Corvette, and I do videos on all those, as well as the tech products, some AV and home automation.
All right, what's your YouTube channel? I'm subscribing.
It's Jeff Keenan. Jeff,
K-E-E-N-A-N.
That's it.
All right. Well, guys, thanks again. Good luck to you. Really nice running into you.
Nice to meet you.
And say hi to Paul.
I will. He'll be jealous.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Bye-bye.
All right. So as I'm leaving the casino, I will tell you that I'm proud of myself today because I put $50 into a slot machine and I got it down to $16. And then I hit for $50. So I cashed out and I left. You know, it was interesting. Their systems were down here at Mohegan Sun. not the slot machines like MGM, not the room keys like MGM, just the ability to cash out of, you know, when you get your voucher, because everything's ticketless. Anyway, I've had a fantastic day. It was great to run into a lot of viewers today. For those of you who know you are that didn't come on camera, how you doing? And for those of you who did come on camera, thank you. And the Tesla staff was great. Hung out with them quite a bit. I didn't film inside. I didn't even ask to film inside. I got a few shots outside and then looking in. But you know what? It's all good. I think that they're excited about their new location there. They'll start deliveries soon out of here in Mohegan Sun, and great foot traffic in there. So a lot of awareness of the brand, and a lot of people pretty excited about the fact that Tesla has now officially opened up a sales office, not necessarily in the state of Connecticut, because if you think about it, I was just in the sovereign nation of the Indian tribe on Mohegan Sun. So technically it was federal land. Anyway, from Uncasville, Connecticut, I say thank you for watching another episode of Out of Spec Dave. It's time to hit the proverbial gas, as we say, and head home. Talk to you later. Take care.